So right now I'd love to go into a discussion, a quick Q&A session, and for Sam to firstly introduce himself, tell us a bit more about his virtual internships experience and what he's doing now.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name's Sam Pilkington, and I'm excited to talk to you a bit about my experience being a virtual intern. I want to start off by telling you a little bit more about myself. So, 6 months ago, I was just a student who had a passion in sport, and now I'm actually working as a sales representative with a much broader understanding and knowledge in business. I was paired with a company called Everfit. They're a tech startup company who offer an online personal training platform, an online coaching platform to personal trainers. I feel like this was a great match due to it incorporates both my interest in sport and health as well as business too. I'm continuing to work with them part-time during my studies, and everything's going really well at the minute.
Fantastic, thanks Sam. Well, first of all, congratulations. It's great to hear that you have been offered a part-time job on the back of that. And it really does sound like your experience with Everfit has been really impactful in terms of understanding how a business works. You mentioned Everfit is a startup. Can you tell us a little bit more about the value that you found in working for a startup or a small company?
Yeah, so I found that working for a startup really helped to accelerate my development. The main reason for this is the responsibility you can get from working at a small company. I started off my internship by learning quite a lot about the marketplace, the competitors, and also the unique selling points of Everfit. And as the internship went on, we went more into the sales processes, the product demos, and also learning about using different data systems. I was luckily enough to be there for the launch of the actual business. This was a great experience, learning how an actual company will launch and understanding what it takes to start off your own business. This is something that potentially in the future I could be interested in doing. So I was really fortunate to be there for that.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to hear a bit more about the knowledge and skills that you've gained and the exposure that you've had into an industry that you're now really interested in. I guess another key area of the virtual internship program is offering you a support network and employability wraparound curriculum. So, in addition to the virtual internships support, how did you find the support from your host company and supervisor?
I felt like I got a lot of support throughout the whole internship. I have a great relationship with both my supervisors, who I still work for now, as they're the co-founders of Everfit. The main reason for this, I think, is because of the communication. We had weekly Zoom calls where we'd be able to go over the tasks that I've been doing, upcoming tasks, and also so I can learn more about their business. Um, we also had daily conversations using Slack, where I give them a daily overview and go through any questions that I may have. I think this was really important, especially with the time zone difference, with me being in the UK and then being in San Francisco. This regular communication just made it easier for us to work uh, and keep everything ticking over. I also got a lot of support from virtual internships. It started off with uh, it started off with an initial call where they'd go through what we have to do to prepare for the internship. We also were given resources to teach us how to act in different workplaces and all different things like that. We also had two coaching calls throughout the internship, one in the middle of the internship and one at the end. I felt like these were really good to reflect on the skills that I've learned and how I can apply them into what I want to do in the future. That's
Perfect.
it.
So, yeah, I mean, it's great to hear that you found the virtual internships wraparound support helpful, but also so great to hear that you still have a really strong relationship with the co-founders and your supervisors. And obviously that will be continuously developing throughout your current part-time job. I guess my final question then is, what are the key learning objectives that you've taken away from your virtual internship experience?
Yeah, so virtual internships often spoke about intercultural fluency. At the beginning, this surprised me a bit, but from working for Everfit, I've definitely become able to understand intercultural communication a lot better, and also what it takes to work in a global business. Everfit being based in San Francisco and Vietnam actually opened me up to meeting loads of different people and communicating with people from different cultures. I'm actually now I'm managing a data specialist who is actually based in Asia, and this is a great experience that I never would have had without my internship. Um, this sort of global experience is something that I never would have expected to get in a virtual internship, so it's been really great. Not only did I learn the skills like that, I felt like I learned a lot about myself. I never saw myself as a salesperson who could present and close deals, but from the experience I got from working at Everfit, I feel like maybe that could be a path that I'd be interested in going down. So I believe that the confidence and the skills that I learned during my virtual internship have been life-changing for me. Understanding more what I want to do in the future and where I want to go is really exciting. And I'm just looking forward to see what comes next.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences, Sam.